Okay, let's see. Twitch is up. YouTube does not want to get up. Why? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Ads are disabled. Cool. Okay, hello! We're back here in Lord of the Rings Online. In Minas Tirith. Doing some quests around the city. Need to find, plaques for, some of the stewards and kings still. Like, I'm pretty sure I already have these. Yeah, I do. So, what do we need to do? Need the cloudy heads on this tier at the end, or we could go backwards and talk to other people. We are on the what? We are on the tier of sages. Yeah, we should probably go to the amphitheater of air, or whatever it's called. House of the Heavens. The teachings of the White City. God, there's so many, like, needs for this place. Crazy. What the heck is that guy doing? Oh, he's just watching the wall? They don't let you jump off. Minstrel trainer. Steward Bellicor I, son of Huron II. The Eagle and Sickle. Oh, there's another steward one there. Steward Orodreth, son of Bellicor. The Hall of Air. You found the band busy exploring the theater. Steward Thorondir, son of Bellicor. Lots of sons of Bellicors here, huh? It's a nice theater.
Good day.
Ah, you made it. This city is too big for its own good, if you ask me. I decided it was best to humor Gore's request and take a look at the Hall of Air. Between you and me, he's always been worried about his voice. I know the theater won't make any difference, but if it helps him perform, I'll hold my tongue. This theater is a bit smaller, but I think it'll do. Why don't you talk to Holler? He's always keen on testing the acoustics of space before performing, so you might aid him.
What do you need?
Ha! Glad you're still with us. It seems to me that this theater has an odd shape to it, and I am curious how our instruments might sound in such a lofty place. I asked Gore to help, but he is in something of a foul mood, and I know better than to press him. You could aid me greatly if you would sit in several seats throughout the theater and tell me how clearly you can hear my playing. Hopefully my fears are unfounded, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Sure thing, man. Heard clearly. Drumming is a bit muffled, but still acceptable. Nearly muted by the wind coursing along the theater's edge.
What do you need?
It is as I thought, then. This will not work for us either. We'll have to travel back down to the Stone Theater. Perhaps there's another one we still haven't tried. Don't you worry. I'll speak to Pola about it. In the meantime, I think Robo wanted to talk to you about something.
Robo.
Oh, good day.
Hello again, my friend. On my long walk to the Hall of Air, I had quite the thought. These instruments we have are all old and more than a bit warped from our long journey to Gondor. Can you imagine how great we might sound with what the very best the craftsmen of Minas Tirith have to offer? Yes, I know, the instrument does not make the player, but humor me. Please, dwarf, here's some gold. Take it down to the market and see what you can find.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh my god. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said down to the market. Suspicious character. Lord Neath. The old archives. Very good. And what's in the old archives? This is where Gandalf was in the movie. Oh, yes. Let me see. Oh my god. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. Can we find Gandalf's spot here? Like as a sign of the Fellowship? Or probably not. Probably not. Okay. Damn. That's cool though. I have to explain what a joke is to someone. Crazy. Makes it not funny anymore. The Archives of Vorondil. Sarnian Master Archivist. Oh. And the Explorer of Old Anorian. Very good. We got 5 Lord of the Rings points. Our virtue is capped. Virtue experience? What? Curious. Okay. Title awarded, The Outgoing. Wow. Guessing he is another quest. Steward Belagorn, son of Harry. Wait, was there another statue over here? No, there wasn't. Okay. I wonder where Steward Denethor II would be. Oldenarian reflecting pool. Yes. Very good. Ramp to the next layer. The Black House. Scribe of the Houses of Lore. Study the Houses of Lore. Oh. And deed completed, I'm guessing? Yes. The teachings of the White City. Warden of the Houses of Lore. Met Idherinil of the Houses. Very good. The Thirsty Seer. We're completing a lot of deeds today, I think.
Well met.
Sell all this stuff. Very good. And up we go. Up we go. Garthor, guard of the Gate of Stones.
The Dome of the Sun is in the 6th Circle. The Council of Gondor meets there.
This is the Gate of Stones to the 6th Circle of the city, and it is my duty to tell you that Mithrandir's word of your worthiness earns you the lesser password only. Conduct your business with speed and depart. The password for now is Causeway. The 6th Circle is known to the folk of the city as Master's Tier, but few of them ever climb to this gate. The houses of healing can be found on this tier, along with the cold hall where the dead are brought to be washed, clothed, and prepared for internment in the tombs or, in case of the common folk, the ossuaries within the Hill of Guard. The Dome of the Sun can also be found on this level. That is where the Council of Gondor meets to decide matters of state, and errand riders bring their resolutions throughout the city and to the outer reaches of Gondor. They have had much to discuss of late. I urge you not to bother them. Okay. Very good. The Houses of Healing.
Gondor needs one.
And that was the final fast travel point? Baroneth stands before you. Oh, that's right. The kid wants to meet someone.
Are you here to help?
Oh, good. You are here. My heart felt like butterflies. My stomach felt like butterflies. My head felt like butterflies. You see, I was only told that father was hurt, but I do not know how bad, and I'm afraid to see. And also the healer, Delian is his name, is tall and grave, and I'm afraid of him as well. Still, now that you're here, I shall try to be brave. Father is brave, and so are you. So I'll try to be as well.
Guess it's in here.
That way in there. Do you see how grand it is? I would never have dared to come in here myself.
Wise woman or Ioreth? What do we have over here? I guess we just have to find the wounded father. Where is the kid? Ah, it's fine. They'll show up when they're ready. It's hitching a little bit.
can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Baroneth, is it you? You've come. Or do I dream once more?
A nearly silent choking fit overtakes the wounded warrior.
No, I dream not. Baroneth, it is you. And this good dwarf has brought you to me. No thanks.
Another coughing fit overtakes him.
No thanks can suffice.
Kid, where are you? Herbmaster.
We can only
Oh, you have
hope
a
that the
quest.
Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Yes, but what about the kid? Spare enough. Over here, I guess? Yeah. Got stuck.
Are you here to help?
What is wrong with him? Is he dying? Oh no, what should we do?
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
As you are aware, battle is surely upon us. There will be casualties and there will be injuries. The casualties will be unavoidable. If we are to act fast and have the proper healing salves, we should be able to abate the injuries. I have been insisting that we stock up on herbs with healing properties, but I do not know anyone who is willing to leave the safety of the city on the eve of battle. If you collect these plants, then I may, and many soldiers to come, will be in your debt.
Galthar shows you a book containing a labeled drawing of several plants of the region with healing properties. Tunglewort, a weed that grows in Osgiliath near the Anduin. Maiden's Helm, a flower only found in the northern woods of Los Arnak. Wander Beard, a type of moss flower growing at the base of the mountains in Pelennor. Settlegang, a green flowerless plant found in Taloth Anor.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
I am right here, daughter, and I have not gone deaf. I need only a little water. Will you bring me that cup there, dwarf? I fear it is beyond my grasp.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is pretty far away.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Arsalant takes a long, unsteady draught.
That is better. Baroneth, do not tremble, for I am not so poorly as I appear. The healer who attends us here, Delian, is as severe as he is thoughtless. He starves me, and then brings me 2 meals at once. I ask for water, and he leaves it out of my grasp. If I did not know better, I might say the sight of true war wounds has unnerved the man. If you would do one thing more for me, daughter and friend. Go and find him now. The poultice on my wounds is long past changing, and I require some other respites for my discomfiture. But I fear there is not a bell in all of Gondor I could ring loud enough to catch that man's ear.
Delian!
Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith.
Have you brought the salve? You have not. You're empty-handed, and I do not know who you are. Why is this little girl in my ward? There are wounded men lying about.
You explain that Arsalent needs the healer's help.
His poultices might be 9 days old, and still their wound would be others in greater need of my aid. I am but one man, though a healer trained and called, and these men their wounds
The healer stares wide-eyed at his own hands.
If you want my help, then help me. Go about and see what aid you can lend. I am healer, hosteler, and handholder all in one. And it is too much.
Sure, man. We'll help you out. Here, man, I'm helping you out. Helping out the wounded warriors and soldiers. Tells me Arsalent is right, that this guy is too freaked out by like actual stab wounds and slashing and arm removals and stuff like that. He just doesn't want to see it.
Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much.
What? You're still here? You mean you actually tended to the men?
I hardly expected. Please, tell me you did not have that girl at your elbow the whole time? Well, perhaps I shall have time to attend to Arsalent. I would have got to him sooner or later, anyway. I'm up to my elbows, not my eyebrows. Now leave me to my work, or you'll use up the time you have saved me. Shoo! Summon the kid. Or not. We'll just talk to her here.
Are you here to help?
Yes! Let's leave him and go back to Father. We have good news, and how I would like to make him smile.
Okay. Arsalent has drifted off to sleep. I don't know why the little girl's hiding in a bush, but you know, we just have to work with it.
Are you here to help?
Oh, but I don't want to go away and leave him now. What if I have to come back alone? What if he... Can we stay a little longer? Please? I know why. Don't we... I know. Why don't we stroll about the tier? Like you did with Bergil? Only it's so much prettier up here. Then we'll come back, and Father will be awake. And I will speak to him before I go. First, let's visit the Green Ward. It's just outside. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Met Torkhun, Warden of Houses of Healing. This place is good, I feel calmer.
Why is it so dark all the time?
I know. Let's pick some flowers. Surely nobody will mind.
I don't know, that has a special name. Ooh, maybe they will mind. Oh, a flower loved by the people of Minas Tirith, its name meaning widow grief. Ooh, kid. Kid. I don't know about the... Widow grief.
Are you here to help?
There! I made a boutique of them. Isn't it pretty? Say, do you think it's true what they say about Mithrandir's steed? That he can talk and play the harp, and his mane is true silver threads? Well, he is here in the high stables, or so I've heard. Let's go and see for ourselves if we can.
Yo, you want us just to look at Shadowfax? Is that legal? The cold hall. Oh, the morgue, yeah. Can't interact with that sign. The closed door of Fen Holland. Fen Holland. Oh, to here? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Why is it closed? That goes to the wall. Discovered the Bergsman Fellow Hall. Warden of the Burg, Oster. Steward Denethor the First, son of Dior. We talk and talk, yet only bows and spears shall matter soon enough. Talk and talk and talk and talk. Oh, we just went in a circle. Nifty. The high stables of Minas Tirith. Barracks of the Citadel. Dome of the Sun. The workings of the White City. Steward Ecthelion II Thrandir, son of Turgan. There's only a few more stewards left. And only a few more stewards left. Oh, Steward Turgan, son of Turin. Two more. Alright, let's see if Shadowfax is in the stables. Hello, horse. Where are you? I've saved you. You must surely remember me. I went to the wrong side. I see. Shadowfax stands proudly in one of the stalls.
Are you here to help?
Do you think we might feed him an apple?
We can try. Hey, buddy. Shadowfax accepts the apple with gentle dignity.
Why is it so dark all the time?
Oh, how regal he is. His mane is more silk than silver, and he has not spoken, at least to us. But see his eyes? See how wise they look? Do you think he understands? I think he does.
Baroneth takes a deep breath. I think we should go back to Father now. Okay. How do you get up to the Citadel? Oh, it's probably back there. makes sense. Somewhere up here. Oh, or, you know, literally right there. That too. Oh, what's this? King Aranil, son of Semender. King Semender, son of Meneldel. The Fair Hall. Met Pathardan, Warden of the Green. Plaque of the King. The Many Talented. Alright, back into the House of Healing. Kid is actually following me this time, instead of getting stuck on the geometry. That's good. Doing that silly run.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
There you are, Baroneth. How good to see your face. What do you have there? Flowers? Let me smell them. Ah. Delian has just come and gone. I am much refreshed, though he interrupted my slumber, and I think soon I will need to sleep again.
Listen, there is one more thing I want you to do for me today. There are other men who are wounded worse than me, and who do not have brave daughters with big hearts to bring them flowers. Will you go about the ward and bring each of them some of the flowers you picked? That's my girl.
Will we fall from the Pelennor, as we fell from Osgiliath?
A little maid handing me a flower. Surely I am dreaming, but at least I dream no more of orcs and mud and slashing swords.
Will we fall from the Pelennor as we fell from Osgiliath?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
The city used to be so full of life, I wouldn't have heard you coming. Now, well, the quiet speaks for itself.
Why, what a lovely flower. When I wake to its fragrance, I shall think I am in Lossarnock, and these are not times of war.
Will we fall from the Pelennor as we fell from Osgiliath?
I thank you, little one. My own daughters are far away in Tomladen. You make my heart sore for the sight of them.
To see this city fall would be a tragedy. But the emptiness is a tragedy all on its own.
The man takes the flower with a grave and sorrowful face, holds it to his nose, and nods.
The city used to be so full of life, I wouldn't have heard you coming. Now, well, the quiet speaks for itself.
Is this for me? And here I thought I was all but forgotten.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready.
One second. Shoot, yeah, I have to be right back. You've given the flowers out. This kindness is a finer gift than any flowers. Baroneth, I would hold your hand until the end of days, but I must sleep, and Delian might cuff you on the ears if he finds you here again. Will you visit me on the morrow? Are you brave enough to come on your own? Good. Arislint closes his eyes and sleeps.
Are you here to help?
Baroneth wipes her face, concealing a tear. I will come tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, till he is all well again. Are those footsteps? Do you think the healer's coming? We'd better go. Baroneth runs off.
Where's Faramir and Gandalf? Where would they be right now? In the Halls of Healing. Or did they go straight to Denethor? There's a possibility they just went straight there. We should check on the other side just for posterity purposes. Make sure we're not missing anything. Though it just looks like more patient rooms. Yeah, just more patient rooms. I guess these are VIP rooms down there. VIP like Lords or Faramir or someone. Alright, let's go up to the floor. We do have something to do with the Sage's Tier. It's what, retrieve the war trophy? We may as well do that. You may pass, you have the lesser password. So, it was in the Houses of Lore. And it was the standard of the Baron Raiders, right? Probably on the second floor. Because it's a relic. Maybe? No. Quite fancy. But no. Here? Closed off area. Okay. I wonder if I need to lower my graphics settings at all. Because I am lagging a little bit. Already in use. Open quicker. Open quicker. Thank you. Whoa. Nice statue there. Oh, war trophy. Here we go. Haradrim Sorcerer's Standard won by Lord Forlong and Umbar long ago. Some of these are crazy. Well, I didn't need to go in there. Okie dokie, let's see. Let's see. You want me to go back to Forlong? You want me to get the chicken? You want me to go outside the city? There's some quests at the tier for poet. I think I'll just go up to the Citadel and get the lesser password, if they'll even give it to me. Surely with the blessing of Mithrandir, they'll let me through. Who knows though? Maybe I'll be denied. Master's Neath. Citadel of Minas Tirith.
It is the steward's command that you learn only the lesser password for this gate.
Mithrandir's pledge is of value, dwarf, but I must follow the commands of the steward. It is his wish that friends of the wizard learn the lesser password for the Citadel and no other. The password is Great Bridge. The seventh circle of the city is called the Citadel, but it is also known as the Steward's Tier. Some of the common folk refer to it as the King's Tier, but that seems distasteful to me. There has been no king in Gondor for many hundreds of years, and the wise rule of the stewards has served us well, if you ask me. The Tower of Ecthelion stands proudly atop the city, a sign of Gondor's might. Steward Denethor rules within the Hall of Kings, but you will only see within at his direct invitation. The path atop the city's pier is patrolled by the guards of the Citadel and kept clear of obstructions. If you wish to walk the ship's prow and behold the view, do so in safety while that is still possible. Oopsies. Baragon. Mailbox. Marathon. The Feast Hall. Steward Baron Thorondon, son of Egilmoth. King Aranor Teledel, son of Aranel. King Osthoher, son of Anardil. Steward Ecthelion the First Ministor, son of Orodrith. Discovered all the plaques of the stewards. The Coffer House. The Warden of the Coffers. I am now the friend of the Watch. I have discovered all the stewards. I have found the vaults of the White City. Now I just need to complete the line of kings, which obviously I missed some kingly statues throughout the city. Complete quests in Minas Tirith. We're one off from completing that. We've missed the Hammer of Tongs. We've missed the City Stable plaque, the High Stables plaque, and the Southern Great Guest House. We have missed the Taverns of the White City Deed and the Guests of the White City. We need the Captains of Minas Tirith still. Oh, Southern Great Guest House. There we go. Mithrandir, the White Wizard.
You were denied the greater passwords for some of the levels. What rubbish.
Denethor seeks to demonstrate his authority. He should be preparing for war with his enemies instead of hindering his allies.
It does not matter, for now you have free passage through the city.
Minas Tirith is strong. It was built in 7 levels with strategic purpose. Did you notice how the gate alternates sides, first on the south, then the north, then the south again?
Such a design causes ascending road to pass through the neaths in the pier at the regular intervals, and carving so many arched tunnels in stone cannot have been easy. It was done at Anarian's command, so the city should be easily fortified. An opposing force would have a long road to march before reaching the heights of the city.
The walls of the city have never been breached. No enemy has broken the gates. Denethor knows this. He believes that Minas Tirith cannot fall. That knowledge gives him strength, but it is also a weakness. He refuses the help I might give him, and the help you could provide. I think that is in an error. In error. Is in an...
We must not rely on the strength of the walls. The people must be strong.
It will not be long before the enemy is arrayed before the walls, and in that moment the city's defenders will need courage with deep foundations. There are some folk with whom you should speak, my friend. Unresolved matters may linger, and cast hearts into confusion when the end approaches. Day-to-day affairs in the city are managed by a group of officials that comprise the Council of Gondor. They meet in the Dome of Sun on the Sixth Circle. Introduce yourself to the Door Ward, and do what you can to aid the Council. I came here in the company of Peregrine Took, Hobbit of the Shire. He is now a guard of the Citadel. The less said of that, the better. I expect he could use a friendly word from you. I spoke with Lord Duindy of the Blackroot Vale a short time ago, and it seems that his sons left the city without his permission, and indeed against his direct command. I understand you met Duilin and Durfin during their ill-advised adventure. Find them within one of the taverns in the lower circles of the city. Perhaps something can be done to soothe their father's temper. Okay. Oh. King Throndir Andovarda, son of Ministan. King Eldikar Vinitharia, son of Valakar. That's an interesting date range there. He became king, he stopped being king, then he resumed being king. King Hjarmendisel the First Zirahir, son of Serendel. King Romandasel the First Tarostar, son of Osthohir. King Torumbar Untumtimo, son of Tarostar. King Hjarmendisel II Vinyarian, son of Aldemir. The final two kings. King Telumethtar Umbardasil, son of Tarondar. Jesus, there's that name. King Romandassil II Minokar, son of Kalmalsil. And that is the line of kings. Gondorian historian. So for some reason the stable plaques never triggered for me. What a view. Box of 2 essences. Oh yeah, for the shoes, right?
What do we want? We want... How much health is 150 vitality? It is around 700? 700 health? So if we can get some more vitality... Oh, well... Okay. So, how much is that? We're at 7552. That puts us to 1760, which is actually more than the previous ones. So do I want to put any might in here? Put more might. That's gonna be a lot of might. Hell yeah. Woo! Essences. White tree. Tower of Ecthelion. Captain of the Guard. Oh, Peregrine Took.
Ah, it is good to see a familiar face in this city of strangers.
Well, hello. Gandalf hinted that I might be seeing you shortly, but I wasn't sure I believed him. It's good to see a familiar face in this grand city of strangers. I have met a few friends already, but this city is not built to hobbit scale, is it? I find it quite overwhelming. On the off chance that you really would be turning up, I arranged with one of the taverns for our picnic lunch, and I expect it is nearly ready. There should be enough good food and drink for the two of us, and we can share stories and catch up on our adventures. I say our adventures, but really mine has not been very eventful since we last met. Hope it stays that way. I am not ashamed to admit it. It doesn't seem likely though, does it? The proprietor of the Thirsty Seer in the 5th Circle of the city should have the picnic basket set out by now. If we go down there, pick it up, and carry it to the edge of the pier, we can have a lovely lunch at the watch point. I'll meet you out there, but be sure to bring the picnic basket. I don't know why I decided that voice for Pippin there.
Dwarf, I must confess there is a shortage of staffing in all the buildings of the Citadel. Only the guard posts are fully stationed on the eve of war. Still, we have nobles staying at the Southern Great Guest House and eating at the feast hall, Marathron. I need some of my guards to leave their posts and take on additional duties up here. Would you mind delivering these orders in my stead?
Speak with Aeolas and send him to the Southern Great Guest House to tidy up the baths. Also speak with Baragond and send him to Marathron to tidy up the tables. We must all do our part to keep the city running.
To see this city fall would be a tragedy. But the emptiness is a tragedy all on its own.
I know who you are. My son Burgle has told me about you. I've heard countless stories of your heroics throughout the city. You tell Baragons that you appreciate his words and explain that you are here to give orders from Ormatar. All in a day's work, I suppose. Is it true that you're a friend of Peregrine Took? He is a friend of mine as well. You must come with me to Marathron. You should see the grand feast hall of Minas Tirith, as it is truly a sight to behold. Also, I'd very much like to hear all about your adventures with Peregrine Took. Meet me in Marathron when you are ready. Oh, he's down there. Nah, we'll do this one first. Marathon. Please, let me hear a story, and then we shall get started with this task. You recount a story about your time with Pippin in Rivendell. What a fantastic tale!
I wish Peregrine were here right now. I bet he'd have some bits to add. I do enjoy the way he tells stories. Well, enough from me. Shall we complete this task?
Yeah, sure. So we need to clean up dishes? Is it down there? Yes, it is. Marathon, East Hall of Minas Tirith. Oh, there's a place below us as well. Damn, I wonder what is causing the lag here. If we just move that to very high, do you think... Oh, that helps so much. Jesus. Okay. I guess I can't run ultra high Lord of the Rings in Minas Tirith. PC is a little bit of a potato, but it's a good potato. Right, bringing the plates to the kitchen staff. Must be that stairs going downward that I saw. Right here. Yes, sir. Here you go.
I haven't slept in days.
Thank you kindly for the plates. As you can see, there are not many of us down here. We appreciate any help. If you have a moment, we were just discussing the best way to defeat those Easterlings we keep hearing about. You look like a skilled warrior. Perhaps you would be able to show us a move or two. We'd love to learn how to take them on if they ever got into the kitchen. You gladly accept to give a demonstration of your combat skills. The staff thanks you and wishes to see your style of fighting. Oh, jeez. Thank you for teaching us.
Yeah, no problem. Stay safe now.
Thank you. You make even a simple chore an adventure. No wonder you're also friends with Peregrine. That was nice of you to teach the kitchen staff some basic fighting skills. It brought some joy to their tired faces. It saddens me to think that tomorrow they may have to put that knowledge to practical use on the battlefield. Marathon.
Any day now, please. Please? Any second now. Perfect. Where the rings points. Quest of Old Honorian. Hero of Minas Tirith. Me. Okay, Paragon quest. Brotherly rivals. Is he already over here? Oh, it looks like below me. Hey, it looks like the texture didn't load in. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Here we go.
Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith.
You are correct, I am ireless. What brings you to the gate of the citadel?
You explain Armitar's orders, and Irelis looks increasingly displeased.
While I appreciate the visit, I cannot say I appreciate these orders from Armitar. This is a disgrace, but I must accept any orders from him. Still, a guard of the citadel is not usually on cleaning duty. What did I do to deserve this?
You explain that the Citadel staff is short-handed and Ormitar needs guards to help out.
I see. Well, perhaps you wouldn't mind coming with me then. The work will go quicker with the two of us. Let us meet at the baths in the Southern Great Guest House when you are ready.
Baths houses of... Would that be inside or outside? I guess we'll look inside first. Maybe it's over here. This feels suspiciously not it. Yeah. Must be outside then. Oh, door? Maybe? Another door. Here we go. Arliss shakes his head at the baths as you enter.
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
Welcome to the baths of the Southern Great Guest House. It is a rather lovely area when you do not have to do the work. I bet you my brother gets all the easy jobs from Momatar. He's probably sitting at the splintered shield drinking a pint with his halfling friend. I'm not even supposed to be in the Citadel today. It was only Ormitar's chore that brought me here. Well, I suppose we should get to it then.
I'm stuck here cleaning closets. Not it. Tell you. My brother spends all his time with his new hobbit friend. Have you seen Baragon lately? I certainly have not. Dude, he's jealous. This is trivial. Bro, you're not even doing anything. Chill. I believe my brother is spending too much time with his hobbit friend. Not enough time with family. I believe my brother is spending too much time with him. Too much time, too much time. Does his son feel neglected as I do for my brother's lack of interest? Oh yeah, he is jealous.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith?
We finished.
You couldn't see it in better days.
I shall complain about my day to my brother the next time I see him. I apologize for taking my frustration out on you. These are difficult times and I feel like I'm often ignored by both my family and superiors. Oh. Jealous and lonely. It sounds like my dog. One of my dogs gets incredibly jealous if the other one gets any attention. Even though they get like equal time. But the other dog gets incredibly anxious and lonely if the other dog ever gets attention or is away for like a moment. Thank you for your help. I just received word that there's some sort of disturbance on the prow. Perhaps a scuffle. Would you mind looking into that for me? Sure, where is it? Brotherly... that... Why do they call this, like, ship names? Is this supposed to be, like, designed off of a ship? This part here? I'm just missing it. Baragon and Irelis are having an argument. You stopped the two brothers from arguing with their fists. I do not understand your jovial attitude, brother. How can you be happy in time of war? Is it that hobbit friend? You spend so much time with that halfling, it's like your own brother does not even exist. Bergil, your son needs your guidance on the eve of battle. You may not even see him tomorrow.
Baragon looks calm yet troubled. A moment passes before he speaks. It is true, my brother. Spending time with Peregrine has indeed allowed me not to dwell on the bloodshed to come. Before I met the halfling, I was worried for you, for Bergil, and for Gondor. This worrying only left my spirits in decay. With my spirits fading, I pushed those I cared about away. I'm ashamed to have been so distant, Irelis. Baragon, I did not realize the weight you have been carrying. You know that you can always share that burden with your brother. I would treat Bergil as a son if the worst came to pass. Do not worry for your son. Be with him instead. On the battlefield I shall protect the both of you until the bitter end. I do not want to stop your friendship with the halfling. He brings you joy and hope. That is something we all need. Irelis wants to help Baragon to see this battle through. Thank you, Irelis. It is good to hear these words coming from you. I will spend more time with my family.
Hopefully Peregrine will be able to join us. I'm sure we will all enjoy the Hobbit's company. Now, Dwarf, there is something I must ask of you. I believe you came here to investigate our argument, most likely on Ormatar's orders. If you'd be kindly to us, keep our quarrel a secret whilst we return to our posts. We'd rather not get in trouble for this little family dispute.
You explained to Ormatar that the noise was just some nobles who were staying at the Southern Great Guest House. They were having a heated discussion, but calmed them down. Good, good. I am glad it was not any of my men. Those nobles spend so much time bickering and not enough time getting actual work done. Well, enough talk from me. I'll let you get back to more important matters. You're quite efficient. Perhaps you would be willing to join the Citadel Guard one day? Maybe. Who's to say? Am I allowed in the tower? Ooh, I am. Am I allowed to go deep into the tower? A Vectelian? Wow. That's a killer sight. The throne of the king. I am now king of Gondor. Thrish. Okay, anyways. This is cool. Alright. Now we need to go this way. Which one are you? Book 4? Talk to Othnar, Council of Gondor. Ah, yes.
Welcome to the Dome of the Sun, where meets the Council of Gondor.
Word of your deeds is moving throughout the city like a fire in the brush. It sounds as if you have had many adventures and saved many good folk from the swords and axes of evil. May you continue to do so on our behalf, worthy champion. You have just missed a meeting of the council, but if you go within, you may be able to lend some aid to Arodor, chief scribe of the council. The meetings have been contentious of late. The number of raised voices I have heard from my position here has only increased in recent days. It seems no two voices can agree on a single course of action. for each member of the council has his own interests to look after. Can they not see that we must be united if we are to survive the coming storm? Ah, I am just a door ward. It is not my place to speak so. There are some in the city who speak against the council, but you will not find me speaking such sedition.
Yo, where's your plaque? Hold on, before anything else. Where is the stable plaque? I need it. Then I need to go to lower stables and find it as well. I don't think it's inside. Oh, it's super laggy being in here. What the heck? Don't go up there. Is it outside? Oh, hello. Now I just need a stable one. Cool. Inside the Dome of the Sun. Woo. This looks cool as well. Damn. Hold on, my friend just sent me a gaming PC from Costco. I have to check this out. Whoa, that's pretty good. Oh, but it's 5060. Hmm. 5060. I guess it is a TI. But still. You want at least 70 minimum for gaming. 60 is good for anything else. What's the CPU? Processor is Intel Core Ultra 7. Is that 14th or 15th gen? Because if that is what I think it is, you tell him to stay away. You don't want to get a 14th or 15th gen Intel CPU. It is part of the 15th gen, yeah. No optical drive, that's standard nowadays, unfortunately. What about, is it hard drive or SSD, NVMe, ports, Windows, Home? It doesn't say. It's weird. Why doesn't it say? Oh, 2 terabyte SSD, but that's not in the specifications. Very curious. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him to avoid this PC. Something seems off. Okay. A model of the White City stands in the center of the room. Well, that's cool. You can, like, right-click on it. Counselor? Chief Scribe Arodor?
Yes? Ah, I wonder if you might do me a favor.
Yes, you must be the dwarf, the champion of whom Mithrandir speaks so highly. I'm sorry to tell you that you have just missed the meeting of the council. See the state in which they have left this place. I wonder if you might do me a favor. I need to finish organizing these papers. Perhaps you might gather up the rest of the notes scattered about the chamber. The members of the council are masters of their various duties, but they trust that I will note down the matters of the decision. Do not stay behind to ensure I've recorded everything. I do my own duty as best as I may, but I must ensure nothing slips by my notice amid the confusion. Sure thing. Arodor will pick up all the notes. Even if it takes a little bit. Scribbled notes. Almost there. One more.
I am nearly ready. Let me copy these down. It will not be long.
Wait for Arodor to finish writing the council resolutions. 1 minute. Okie doke. Okie dokie. "20 more seconds." Two, one. Arodor looks up from his work.
I need someone to bring these resolutions throughout the city.
There we go. I've just finished writing out the Council of Gondor's most recent resolutions. Now I need someone to bring these throughout the city so the city leaders can take the appropriate action. Normally I would send an errand rider. But if you'd like to meet some members of the council, perhaps you would like to perform this duty. Very good. Here's a stack of the resolutions that will require immediate action. They're labeled with the correct recipient. Do you see? Here's the list. Torkun, the warden of the House of Healing. Ekadon, the captain of the garrison. Celifir, the warden of the coffers. Mirrodil, the warden of the stores. Thank you for this, dwarf. You'll be doing the city a great service. Always loading. So... I guess we can go up there first. Up there is this way. Right? No. I don't remember. Kiddos. Hofnar? Wait. Did I... Is it still up here? No, it's going to be below. Oh no, it is up here. Perfect. Celifir.
Thank you for bringing this resolution to me. I will act upon it at once.
I am grateful that you have brought the Council's resolution to me with such haste. As Warden of the Coffers, it is my duty to maintain the guard upon the treasury. To my relief, the Council agreed with my proposal that the guard upon the treasury doors be increased. If the city is soon besieged, as seems certain, the gravest threat to the coin of the city might not be the enemies outside the walls, but the folk within. Indeed, an unsavory group has already begun speaking out against the Council and the Steward. I am sure they would try and pilfer the treasury if given the opportunity. I thank you once more for bringing this resolution to me. Alright, now we need to go down. Let's talk to the House of Healing first.
As you know, I am the warden of the Houses of Healing.
That was very fast. Perhaps you should become an errand rider for the city. I suppose it would be difficult for you to leave the adventuring life behind, but prompt delivery of messages is something to be prized, and you seem quite skilled at it. As you know, I am warden of the Houses of Healing. At the council meeting that just concluded, I requested an increase in supplies and goods for the use of my healers. Spare cloths, water for boiling, warm blankets. The council agreed with the principle of my request, but not to its whole extent. I've been granted an increase, but a small one. It is better than no increase at all, I suppose. We'll take blankets and cloths from evacuated houses, for their owners have no current need of them. I will arrange with the Warden of the Wells to provide me with spare buckets.
Thirsty seer, yes. Picnic lunch. Oh, I'm carrying it. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. And here. We're going all the way up. And this way. Come on, Peregrine Took. I have the picnic. To be fair, I completely forgot the password already. That's fine. Peregrine Took, guard of the Citadel. You set out the picnic lunch and everything looks delicious. Hell yeah, it does.
Do not be shy, my friend. Let us dig in.
Ah, look at this delicious spread. I see why Gandalf spoke so highly of the Thirsty Seer. It is his favorite tavern in Minas Tirith, apparently, and I can see why. Well, do not be shy, my friend. Let us dig in, and we can talk after we have taken the edges from our appetites.
It tastes very good. The brew is most refreshing. Delicious.
Why did we come here? Well, Gandalf thought... you see...
That is a good start, by no means an end. I will nibble a bit while we speak, if that is all right with you.
You asked Pippin how he came to the White City.
Oh! Gandalf brought me here. I slept most of the way, but Shadowfax was the swiftest of his kind, and he was at a gallop for most of the journey. Why did we leave our friends behind? Well, Gandalf thought... He just thought I should see Minas Tirith is all. The others had their own plans, and... You know, he's a wizard.
Pippin awkwardly stops speaking and picks at the food in silence. You wonder at his sudden evasiveness and decide to have a little more of the lunch. He's gonna tell me the truth, surely. That he looked into the Palantir. Tastes very good, but you're becoming worried about Pippin. Tastes fine enough.
I wasn't entirely honest with you, and I'm sorry for it.
Gandalf did not bring me to Minas Tirith without cause or a simple sightseeing trip. I know you were not deceived, but it is difficult to speak of, and I am still ashamed that I might have worked some harm. Not on purpose. Gandalf called me a fool once, or twice, and he was right to do so. I would never endanger my friends on purpose. There was an artifact at Isengard. Wormtongue threw it down from the tower, intending to do some harm to either Saruman or Gandalf, and I saved it from rolling away into a pool. Gandalf claimed it soon afterward, but not soon enough. I found I could not stop thinking about the dark globe. I stole it from the wizard when he slept and looked into it. Threlvish, I saw. Pippin trails away into silence, shame and fear written upon his face. Pippin stands and gazes off into the distance.
I saw a tall tower and a black sky, and wheeling shapes.
Like bats, but much larger and more frightening. And then I saw him. He looked at me, and his voice came not to my ears, but to my mind, if that makes any sense. He asked me questions, and when I did not answer, I felt searing pain. I told him I was a hobbit, and his laughter was cruel. He said I would see him soon, and then Gandalf broke the spell and took away the stone. The artifact was a seeing stone, a Palantir, and Saruman had used it to communicate with his Dark Master. Gandalf would not tell me very much about the stone, but he seemed to think we escaped a much worse fate through a lucky chance of good fortune. I think he was right. I could not turn my eyes from the stone. If that horrible figure had continued his questions, I know I would have answered him. What else might he have showed me in the Palantir? I could not guess, and I do not wish to. This is not the sort of conversation that suits a picnic. Let us clean up our food and we can speak again at my post.
Damn. Poor Pippin. Mordor's over there. That's a cool shot as well.
There may once have been good reasons for using such stones, but no longer.
I would like to apologize for spoiling our picnic with such frightening conversation. The food was delicious and the company was excellent, of course, but I should not have spoken so much about the Seeing Stone and what I saw within it. You assure Pippin that it did not ruin the picnic, and that you are simply glad he is all right now. Well, I thank you for saying so, my friend. I'll give such artifacts a wide berth from now on. I can assure you that there may have once been good reasons for using them, as Gandalf says, but now that there's so much trouble in, well, you know what I mean. Now that there's so much trouble away to the east, I dare say no one should peek into those stones. Ever. I will get back to my duties now. It was nice to see you again. Down the cell we go. Council doors there, okay. One more down. The Gate of Stone.
I am the warden of the stores. It is a difficult responsibility.
Ah, the council resolutions are all rewritten. That was very fast. It is good to see such haste, for it usually takes much longer for the orders of the council to be put into action. Everyone is worried about what lies ahead, and it spurs them to move with haste. I am the warden of the stores, which means that all food and goods brought into the city fall within the scope of my duty. I found where they can be stored safely and free from theft or spoilage, and ensure that the folk who need access to them have it. I must confess some trepidation with you. If the city is besieged, I will surely become the most hated man in Minas Tirith. What the fuck was that? 1 second. Ah, something flew by my head.
freaking me out, man. On those nasty little moth flyers, man. I must confess some trepidation with you. If the city is besieged, I will surely become the most hated man in Minas Tirith. The man who rations the food is never loved by the hungry. This resolution will allow me to conduct a full inventory of the stores, so I will know how much food and other supplies we will have at our disposal. If the gates are sealed by war, that inventory may become very important indeed. Okay, next string. To the next string. You may pass. Very good. Wait, do I need to be on this ring? No, I need to go to the craftsman tier. So I will actually go back up and fast travel. Very good.
How may I help you, friend?
Okay, so from here, let's go this way. There's a couple things I think we missed deed-wise here. What was it? We missed one of the plaques, we missed the hammer and tongs. City Stables is at the bottom. And we'll get that automatically. So wherever Hammer and Tongs is, and City Stables at the bottom. Well, you would think Hammer and Tongs is here, actually. Wait a second. We're in the smithing section. Whoa, wait. Hold the phone. House of Craft. Forges. Auctioneer. Miller's Market. Would the tavern be noted on here? Let's just look around real quick. Yeah, I think it would be, if I've seen it. There's a possibility that I haven't seen it as well, right? Maybe it's up here. Oh, it could very much be over there, actually. Because there's nothing anywhere else. Where is the hammer and tong? Oh. Well, I found it. Now we just need the stable plaque. And we'll trigger... what? This one, this one, this one... and that's it. We need the Outwall and Southgate captains as well. Which is... there, and where's the Outwall? Hard to say. Oh. Yeah, I'll take this. You found a fancy therobow with fine strings and intricate detailing. Disappeared while I was in the middle of reading it. Okay, there's nothing there, nothing there. Time to go all the way on the other side of the ring. Woo! There's so many quests here in Minas Tirith. Almost there. Oh, I guess I can do this chicken one now, actually. We just have to go to the helm. Okay, chicken quest time. Hopefully I can get there in time, actually. Oh, geez. It's kind of ticking down fast. We need to get to the prow. Ship's prow. Come on, chicken. Stay calm. It's okay. Then we need to go left. Gate of stars. Almost there. Hopefully. You know, whenever I do missions like this, like get to point A to point B while carrying or doing something specifically, I always have like this vivid flashback of doing that speeder race around Moss, Espa, or was it Espa? Or Moss, yeah, I think it was Moss Espa in Star Wars, Galaxies when it first came out. And I got like 6 FPS or so going around the city doing the speeder race. And I failed it like 6 times. Until like I sneaked on late at night when no one was playing. So the server would be more stable. And then got it done then. Man. Those were good days. Those were good days. Alright, here we go. You drop the kitchen and it sails downward, squawking loudly but is slowed by an unmistakable updraft. Okay. Very good. There's 2 quests to complete there. Need to go to the players tier now. Players tier. Wrong place. I'm not feasting here. Not today, at least. Almost there at the stable. And hello, players tier, please. Very expensive. Pretty expensive. Okay, now we need to go down one. Over here. We're searching another market for an instrument, I think. A fancy loot! We found a loot with a detailed grill and maple shell. Okay, anything down here? No. Next ring. We have a couple things on the soldiers tier, so let's go up one and then fast travel. The soldiers tier.
Gondor needs your aid.
Anytime, King Tyrannus. let's just go down this way. Then we need to go down there anyways after we complete the soldiers tier. Captain of the garrison, Ekadon.
I am the captain of the garrison, and I take my duty most seriously.
Thank you for bringing this to me so quickly. I am the captain of the garrison, which means the training and command of warriors in this city falls to me. I take this duty very seriously. At the latest council meeting, I spoke on behalf of my men. The garrison lacks the weapons and armor needed to mount a true defense of the city, should our enemies breach the gate. Furthermore, we simply do not have enough men. To that end, I argued that the scouts should be recalled from the Pelennor and Talath Anor and put to work as part of the garrison. Parthodin did not like this suggestion. When you have finished with this duty, perhaps you can see if his temper is cooled. The council did not agree with me, and there was much sympathy for the ideas of Parthodin. Still, the Guilds of Smith has been commanded to double its production of weapons and shields, so the men I do have can hope to be better equipped for the battle ahead. It is not everything for which I hoped, but it is something at least.
Damn, that's feels bad for him. The Council of Gondor here? Yeah, all the way up into the Master's tier. We are... Why are we here? Oh, this is for Duelin and... yeah, Darofin.
My brother and I have been teaching the folk here how to bring down a Mumuk.
In order to bring it down, this crafted fellow is not as large as one of the actual beasts, but it still serves as good practice for letting fly our arrows. If you retrieve the arrows I have already fired and give them to my brother, he will be able to practice. He has been asking for his turn for a while now.
The black arrows.
Have you seen our father around the city anywhere?
Thank you. Have you seen our father around the city anywhere? I ask only because we have not yet seen him since we returned. I'm afraid he might be rather cross with us. You see, he commanded us not to leave the city, but we left anyway. You understand, I am sure. There were Mimikil to hunt. And furthermore, we learned how to best bring down the mighty beasts. That must be worth something, even to our stern and disapproving father. Find him in the city for us, dwarf. He will be atop the wall somewhere in the second circle, probably with a view of the gate to the city. And perhaps you could plead on our behalf for leniency. He will be stern, I do not doubt it, but perhaps you can convince him that we need not be reprimanded for this adventure of ours. It ended happily, did it not?
Yeah, but you probably killed him with worry. Okay, so next we go down one tier. Oh no. We need to go past the stairs, then go on the wall. Okay. almost there. Wall access point. Blackroot soldiers. The Lord. Oh, he seems pissed.
My sons must learn to obey my words, or there will be no sons of mine.
I know you. You're the dwarf that brought my boys back to this city. You have my thanks for that. I will have some words for them when I catch them. I don't mind telling you. I am the Lord of the Blackroot Vale, and within those boundaries my command is the law. Outside of them, I am given authority over others by the grant of the council and the steward. But in affairs of my own house, and over the actions of my sons, I have complete authority no matter where. Duin here thunders his displeasure, and some of the men nearby shrink away involuntarily. I commanded them to stay within the city for their own safety. What would I tell their mother if they ran afoul of some evil in Athelion? Rosfin would never let me hear the end of it. Tell me. Oh, sorry. Tell me where they are, dwarf, and I will teach them obedience. You tell him that they learned something valuable about fighting Mimikul and that he can find them in the tavern in Minas Tirith named for the beasts. I know the place. If you help my men finish gathering up these bows, swords, and shields, I will meet you there. My sons must learn to obey my words, or they will be no sons of mine. Yeah, he really went after him by teleporting. Okay, bringing the equipment to Lord here in the Mummock and Keep Tavern. Alright, almost there.
And furthermore,
You've arrived to find Lord Duin here mid-shout.
And as my son, you are responsible for upholding my good name. If you do not do as I command, folk will look at your example and say,
Duin here can't even control his own sons. What sort of man is that?
and furthermore,
Duin here splutters into silence. Duin here stares at the makeshift mummox, seeming to see it for the first time.
can I have a try? I will show you how this is done, I warrant.
Lord Duin here stares at the sight of the arrows flying toward the makeshift mummock and is silent for a moment. Suddenly he erupts once again, but with quite a different exclamation.
Ha! A palpable hit, Durfin. That is the way. Why did you not tell me about this dwarf? This exercise seems to me quite a useful one. Can I have a try, my son? I'll show you how this is done, I warrant. You'll see your sire get it on his first try, Duelin. I cannot stay mad at my boys. They get their skill at archery from me, you know.
Do you see? There is nothing to worry about after all.
He has never been able to stay mad at Daraphin or me for very long. Our mother thinks we remind him of himself when he was young. Or perhaps old. He insists he has not changed after all. Thank you once again, my friend. We'll be here, practicing our technique. If the battle comes, we will be ready. Very good. Surely that will be their happy ending, and they'll go back to the Blackroot Vale one day. And definitely not die in the massive siege of Minas Tirith. I wonder. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Okay, I guess this is not a good spot. Never mind. Just gonna jump off. There's some parts on the wall here that you are able to jump off at. And other parts you're just not allowed. It's curious that. I wonder if it's buildings that you can technically go under. Because there was a couple times where I was able to jump from this upper wall to the lower part. I wonder if that was a bug? Well, we may as well go on the stairs now. A fancy drum. You found an ornate drum depicting the tree of Gondor on its head. What? What did I miss? Oh. Fancy horn. You found a fine horn, crafted of steel and plated with gold.
Why is it so dark all the time?
There you are. You may be very brave, but I can run back to the old guest house faster than you. Do you think Father will be well enough to walk tomorrow? What do you think I should bring him? Not another flower. I wonder if Mithrandir's steed will be there when I return. Maybe I can pet his neck if he'll let me.
When's everyone coming back?
I have made a delivery up and down the city, and none has had me quaking in my boots as this one has. You're a good dwarf. Thank you for saving my hide. Roll.
Soldiers, horses, battle horns, and spears.
There you are! The sweets have come from Himner, and we've decided to hold a finder's gathering. Of course you'll join us, won't you? Oh, but you must. You're the guest of honor. We can't have a gathering with just sweets, of course. And besides, everyone's got to bring a thing or two. That's what makes it a gathering. Now what should you bring? I wonder. Well, we'll need some small ale. And you need only ask Hundil here in the old guest house for some. Why don't we start there?
I haven't actually been in here. And why are we giving ale to children? What the heck? Or is small ale like non-alcoholic?
Made it here safely? With the enemy all around?
Small ale, is it? Don't you want something stronger? But of course I know this is for the boys and girls, isn't it? Well, I'm afraid you'll be the bearer of ill tidings, for I haven't any. Give those urchins the last of it 3 days back. Say, you might ask the wheel and cask, though. Yeah, we might have some there.
Oh, find out what happened to the chicken? Wait, was I supposed to look somewhere? Uh-oh. Oh, it's probably right there. Because that's the end of the prowl. Oh wait, stables. Stables. I remembered. This didn't work last time, I think. There we go. Whoa. Many things completed. Three completed. Very good. City dweller. All those. Very good. Now I just need captains and farms. Then we'll have Explorer of Old Anorian. Five Lord of the Rings points. Oh, there's the chicken. The chicken appears somewhat wind-blown and disgruntled, but otherwise unhurt. Very good. Oh. I need to go this way. Almost there.
Minas Tirith will hold. I'm sure of it.
Small ale. I have some and you're welcome to it. We may die tomorrow, and those urchins may drink fine wine for all that I care. You can go back there in my stores and take it for yourself.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice of you. I wish it wasn't so laggy here. I even turned down some of my settings to help, but it didn't really help, did it? Still pretty laggy in Minas Tirith. I've not seen this lag anywhere else in the game. Right, we've done our mandatory combat for the day. Combat. Doing all this stuff in the last two Lord of the Rings streams. So little combat. Lots of running around in Minas Tirith though. Alright, back to the children. To give them their alcoholic drinks. Or non-alcoholic, I don't know what it is. Small ale, whatever that means. Pock pock chicken.
Small ale! Good. Now let's see. We've got the sweets. Midian's brought bread. Landoth's gone for candles, and Gelwyn and Galtham have gone for jars of jam. Ah, but what else could you bring? I know! In the butteries of the lower stores, there are parcels of soldiers' victuals. They got tack and some herb, but most of all dried meats. Should be awfully nice to have some meat. I think the dried kind is the best that we shall get. Perhaps for you they'd be willing to part with some? Where's that? Over there. Oh, I passed it.
The lower stores, that's right, because it's in a weird, like... What? Here we go. Man, this place is a dump. What the hell?
If you're looking to help, there's plenty to do. As you can surely see, we're low on helping hands.
Why, aren't you the dwarf who gave Oriat a proper thrashing? Oh, word's got around the soldiers right enough, and all agree, all but Orient's crony leastwise, that it was a fine thing to do. Now you go on and take anything you like from the buttery. I'll look the other way, eh?
Victuals. Bundle of foodstuff, good for one meal. Hey, you have rats, friend. Jesus Christ. I wonder if there's a memory leak in Minas Tirith or something. Because these rooms are like just killing my FPS. Of course, after I complain about it, it goes back to normal. As it should. And 9. Very good. Horrible storeroom. You have rats, friend. And the victuals. You're tried and true. That's what you are. I wish I could say as much for Landath. He went off for candles quite some time ago and still has not come back. Will you go look for him in the rights market and see if he hasn't got himself into some scrape or another? You just found it, did you, in some poor soul's pocket?
Well, speak your mind.
Look at this ragged urchin, will you, and tell me how he could have come by coin in this amount. By picking pockets, that's how!
Everyone's so down all the time.
Truly, I would never steal a single coin, let alone this many. Didn't I set things right with Master Habdir in the end? By the kings of old, I swear I found these coins in the finding place. But just you try and explain the finding place to her. Please, speak to her. I only want to buy some candles.
I'm quite busy. What is it?
You vouch for this child? Well, he is dressed rather wretchedly, and has a hangdog look, you must admit. But some other chandelier will take his coin if I don't. And if it is ill-got, let it be your conscience that wakes you at night.
Damn, lady. It's just a kid. It's just a small child. What are you doing?
You and Landath are back. Gelwin and Glatham aren't, but I'm sure they will be any moment now. They're coming all the way from the upper stores after all. Yes, I think it's best if we began without 'em. Everyone else is here and the hour grows late. No! They went past the second level? They're going to get ambushed by that dick of a guard. Poor kids.
Why, hello there.
Burgle calls out to the boys and girls before the old guest house.
It's time! Time for the Finders Gathering!
Ooh, 10 Lord of the Rings points. Friend to Minas Tirith. Nice.
Come, let the Finders Gathering begin. We wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
The children's gathering takes place in a back room of the old guest house. Gifts brought by all are piled high on the table for all to enjoy.
Over here. Friends, we have gathered these findings here in honor of Threlvish.
Yes, that's right. It's me.
Did you really put the old dog Orya on his head? Did man Mithrandir's steed really talk? Baroneth says he didn't. I'm not asking Baroneth. Come now, have something to eat and drink. Take one of these wondrous puppets of Turiel found for us. This bread is very good. Can't wait till Gelwin and Glatham get here. Or it should be much better with that jam. Do be careful of those candles, Landath, after all the trouble you had getting them. Will you pass the dried meat, please? Yeah, where's Gelwin and Glatham, I wonder? I'm sure they'll be here any minute.
What does he want? He keeps saying please, Midian? I don't know.
Everyone hush. Midian, why are you crying?
What will happen tomorrow?
What will happen? Tomorrow? Why should we think of that? He's scared, can't you see? Now dry your eyes and have a sweet. There you are. The truth is, we don't know. There's little we boys and girls can do. But Mithrandir is here, and Lord Denethor high above, and Prince Imrahil, good old Lord Forlongen, and the Prince of the Halflings. And my father has said that if fortune smiles upon us, all of Rohan will come pounding on horseback. If they have not lost hope, then what was that? Gelwin, Glatham! The cisterns! Help! Glatham and we were coming back through the cisterns when suddenly there were goblins everywhere, and I could swear that there was a strange woman there. I saw no more. I ran. I was certain Glatham was right behind me, but he wasn't. He's still in there with the goblins. You must come, please. Now which way did I come? Oh, yes, of course.
Goblins. I think it may be this way. It's just a hunch. Which way now, kids? This way? Man, you'd really think the guard would, What the hell's happening here? Glublum. That's a good name. Glublum. It's like they're trying to say problem. An orc.
Goblins forged a breach in the stone up there. May come through at any moment. We should go, and with haste. Yeah, I think we should leave. Let us all go back to Old Guest House now, and let's decide what to do after.
Lady Rainemel.
You'll not believe your ears. She says it was she who placed all the things in the finding place. But I think that also. Ah, never mind that. You should speak to her yourself.
Why, hello there.
I haven't slept in days.
I owe you much, champion, but first the breach within the cisterns must be mended. You can be trusted with such a task, yes?
Oh. Really? Well, I see how it is. I will call it there for the night, though. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I don't know how long this breach portion will take. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed me going through Lord of the Rings Online and narrating the quests and stuff like that, and just talking to myself. Yeah. I hope you all have a great night, great day, great whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the future. Have a good time.